Good morning, bonjour, bon dias, and buongiorno, and welcome to Joe Soccer Sport, second edition. I come to you from the Ottawa, the beautiful national capital of Canada, and I would like to start with the first thing I want to do is thank you all the subscribed and all the beautiful people that called me on my first podcast, and it was beautiful to see that a lot of people called and they like what I did the first one, and this is my second one. And as I said before, I'm not a professional, but I'm here with passion, and I'm here for our young people all around the world. And all the Italian youth here in Ottawa that I've been working for the last 47 to 50 years. So I just wanted to tell you, though, I thank you for all the feeds, all the compliments that you did for me, and that's one of the reason I'm back to here with the Joe Soccer Sport. And I would like to, first of all, I have my producer here today, my grandson Domenico. He's been playing the anthem, the Italian anthem. Thank you, Domenico. And he's helping me out to put the podcast together. And thank you, Domenico. And now, the Joe Soccer Sport. We start with the breaking news. Breaking news is the biggest, the best player ever played the soccer in the world is Lionel Messi from Barcelona. He left the Barcelona because he couldn't agree on the contract. And I tell you what happened. According to all the news, the sport program that I watch is that the Barcelona could not pay the money that Messi wanted, but Messi was willing to cut his salary half. You know, he was accepting half that you like to stay in Barcelona because he went to Barcelona when he was 13, and he wanted to finish his career there, but it wasn't possible because something happened with the league in Spain. The Spain league, because of the pandemic, they had a lot of financial problems, and what happened is they don't have money, so they have to get a big one of the biggest bank in Spain to put money in the league to support the league to play for a 2021 season starting at the end of this month. So this is what it is. I have a page here that says the Messi, he was crying when he left Barcelona, but 2 days after, the biggest club in the world, the PSG from Spain, from France, you know, the biggest club in France signed Lionel Messi, and they signed it the 2 days after for $45 million Canadians. It was 35 millions euro, but it's 45 million Canadian. But at the end of the contract, it's signed for 2 years. Every year, he's going to make the bonus. A bonus with endorsements and everything will be around 55 million to 60 million. So he's going to be making over $100 million a year, you know, to play in the sport. And I tell you, I give you my opinion on this one because I've been following soccer all my life, you know. And I remember when Roberto Baggio used to play for Juventus club. In 1994, he went to the World Cup in Pasadena, California. He missed penalty shot. Italy lost the World Cup in 1994 against Brazil. And after he came back from the World Cup, instead of playing for Juventus, he went to play for AC Milan for just a small difference of a salary. It's about $1 million more that he signed for AC Milan then. What I'm trying to say is that there's no loyalty anymore. Where the money is, the player goes. I don't know if you remember, if people remember when they changed the free agency in soccer. FIFA allowed to anybody to sign with whoever they want. Before there was restrictions that nobody could sign so many players. Only can sign maybe 2-3 players for each club around the world. Now everybody can go anywhere they want. Every club can sign every player, whoever they wanted to, and notice no restrictions. And the only good news I can tell you, he went to the biggest one of the richest person in Qatar, the owner PSG from France. He owns the club. What I see that is going to happen there is there's too many superstars. They play with the French team, and they have a Neymar, which is the biggest club, the biggest players, one of the biggest players from Brazil, and they have a Macbab. Macbab is one of the biggest French players, and one of the best in the world right now. So they have a variety. The Italian midfielder that they just won the Euro Cup. And they have Donnarumma, the best goalie in Europe, and they won the Euro Cup just 4 weeks ago. So that tell you how is it the big fish, it's the small fish all the time. People go where the money is, and whoever has the most money buy the best players. But the only thing about Messi, they didn't have to pay the transfer fee. This is what it is, and they got a free transfer, but they have to pay Messi 45 million plus bonus and plus the endorsement and everything else. So he was crying 2 days ago, but he doesn't cry anymore because he's going to make lots of money. And this is what it is. That's our biggest news this week. One of the biggest players, one of the best players that play in the game, he won a sixes golden ball, like Ronaldo when he signed with Juventus 4 or 5 years ago, 3 years ago actually. Up to 1 hour, just the shirt they wear, just the sweater they're gonna wear for the playing for the new team. In 1 hour, they sold the $60 million of shirts. So they made the money. Just what they paid the club, they already made the money. So it's more, it's not like the old days. They were proud to play for the team. They gave them the big contract and everything. Now they play more, it's more money than anything else. So I just wanted to, that's my general comment about that, which is, just to let you know that the things are changing. It's not like it used to be. Ronaldo left Real Madrid to play with Juventus. But one thing I can tell you, as you see in the Euro Cup, we didn't have any superstar and we won the Euro Cup. The reason the French club bought Messi, he got it to all that kind of money because they never won the UEFA Cup, the Champions League. They want to win the Champions League. That's why they got Messi. And they got about 15, 16 superstars in the team. So when you put too many superstars, I don't think, anybody will play for themselves. They don't play as a team. So the team concept makes the winning team. So that's what I'm trying to say. And this is the biggest breaking news. And now I just want to let her know that all the Canadian fans here, the Ottawa fans, that the Canadian Soccer League, Canadian Football League just started, this week also. And the first game at the Ottawa Red Block, they played the first game and they won it in Edmonton for the first time. They won in Edmonton the first game this season. So just to let you know, in Canada we have the Canadian Football League, and we have the Baseball League, the Major League Baseball League from the United States, and we have a Toronto Blue Jay. Toronto Blue Jays, they play also in the baseball, and so right now we have a football in Canada, we have a baseball in Canada, and baseball in the United States. And that's the only two major sport we have going. And this is what I would like to tell you more about how popular the soccer is in Canada and in the United States. A stats came in, and the other about 3-4 months ago, and he says you get a kick out of soccer coast to coast in Canada and coast to coast in the United States. You know, there's over 1.5 million youth that plays the sport in Canada. It's one of the most popular sport to play right now. As you know, Canada, it's a hockey country. We invented the hockey. Like the American, they invented the baseball. They invented the football there. But Canada, it's a hockey country, and there's more registration we have in Canada in soccer than they had any other sports that they play here in Canada. So which is very important that you know that. And there is from ages to 7 to 12, there's more registration in any other sport. So I just wanted to let you know this is which is very important that all the parents know that how popular is the soccer in this country, and which is very important. And like I said, soccer, it's friendship, health, and peace to play. So I noticed when I had all the soccer program there in Ottawa here, it's very good for all the parents. They get together after the game and they socialize and everything. So that's why the soccer not only is more economical to play, it's also it's all a good social sport to play. So which is very important. And as I said, today the program will be about 20 minutes. It will be 50 minutes of sport and 5 minutes of Joe Soccer Talk, which is very important that we a little bit more about the sport that we love. And this is a little bit a few tips about the soccer, how to be a winning parent, which is as you know, a lot of things happening in the sport of soccer. Sometimes the parents, they get a little bit aggressive, and we're trying to teach the parents how to behave when they bring their children to play the sport, soccer. So this Dr. Alan Goldberg, the physiologist, has developed a parent and coach guide for winning and youth sport games. And this is some of the tips. Teach your child never to view his opponents as a bad guy, which is very important that when they played, your son, he should never think that the player they play against is a bad person, bad child. So which is very important. And the second one is encourage your child to compete against themselves, and this is very good to challenge themselves and to improve the game, which is very important. And number 3, be supportive but not to coach. That's what the parents should do. Be supportive and not to coach. Which is very important. And this is a few, and I'm gonna do a few more after that. But what I wanted to tell you about the Premier League is gonna start in the 17 in this month. All the major leagues from around the world, they're gonna start in the 17, and And the Italia Serie A will start at the 19th of this month, which is very, very, very important to see that. And all the Italians, they have after they win the nice the World the Euro Cup there, they everybody is going back to play in the sport, so which is very nice to see that. And then La Liga from Spain is starting on the 23rd, and the French league is starting on the 23rd also. So good luck all the international players. They play as I say. Everybody is not like it used to be now. Every player they play in the sport, every soccer player now, they all friends. They don't like the old days that when you used to play against each other. Spain, like say Italy plays Germany, and Germany plays Russia. There was the rivalry. There's no more rivalry now because all the players, they're all international. Like just to give you an example, in Italy, the Inter Milan last year won the Serie A championship, lo Scudetto, and he had about 22 players. 20 of them, they were foreign players. They weren't Italian. There was maybe 2 or 3 Italian in the team, and that's what I say. It's not a more domestic league anymore. It's an international league, and that's one of the reasons they wanted to start the Super League, which it fell through because the Champion League and the FIFA, they opposed that, but they wanted to do the big Super League, which I say when I used to do the sport radio, and I mentioned that about 7-8 years ago. There's going to be a Super League someday because all the best players, they play in those big things with a lot of money they have, a lot of financial, and they can afford to have a Super League, and they can go play in the major countries. And now it's so easy to get around with the plane and everything. So it's I hope it never happen because the manual league they're gonna suffer because the level of the soccer is not there as much. So and then the big owner, they make more money. There's only a group of owner, and then the rest of they suffer, and then there's going to be a financial disaster. So that's my opinion on that. I would like to finish the Joe Soccer Sport with the results of the Olympics. They just ended last week, and I give the medal count. So the medal count, the first time after so many Olympics that the United States of America, which I have my flag on top of me here, and I have a big flag. A friend of mine was so nice. He saw the podcast, and he surprised me. He bought me a flag, a Canadian and an American flag, which I'm gonna show you the next show that we're gonna do. And it's next. Thank you to my friend Carmen Mariano. He was kind enough to bring another flag here and that I can show to you next time. And thank you all the good people that they call me, all the friends they call me, and I appreciate your input to this. Okay. And thank you for everything again. I just wanted to count all the medal count here for who won the most medals. United States of America won 39 gold, 41 silver, and 33 bronze. A total 113. And then second, they beat China by 1 medal. China was 38 gold, and the total is 88 medal altogether. But gold, 1 medal, the difference. That accounts the most, the gold medal. And then there's the host country, Japan. Was a third in the list, and then fourth was Great Britain with 65, and then there is the Russia. They don't allow to play with the Russian flag because they were suspended the last Olympic for drug abuse. So they played under the Olympic flag. And they came 50 with 71 medals. And then there's Australia with 46, and Netherlands 36, and Germany 36, 37, and Italy he had 40 medals, 10 gold, 10 silver, and 20 bronze. And then there's Canada. It's just after that. Italy and Canada were number 10 and number 11. They beat all the records. I was watching the Italian news yesterday morning, and they beat Italy. They beat all the Olympic record as a medal. And as you know, we have the fastest man on the planet, Mr. Lawrence Jacob. And in Canada, we have 7 gold and 6 bronze, silver, and 11 bronze for 24 medals. Last time they won so many medals was in the Olympic in Los Angeles, and they won 22 medals about 12 years ago, I think. And this is the results of the Olympics, and now we have the final. And I just wanted to tell you that it's very important to do this. And my producer here, Domenico, is putting something nice to the end of this Joe Soccer Sport again. And I just want to say, concludiamo, we end Joe Soccer Sport, e non dimenticare nella vita dobbiamo amare, sognare e vivere. To love, to dream and to live. Until we hear again. Fino alla prossima, vogliamoci bene, assai assai. Ciao. And I appreciate it, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.